This is B-Lo, the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. Got the family here, Dub Boo.
Dub, right here.
All right, rated R.
Rated R in the building.
All right, now, we just want to tell you all how we keep our energy up on this podcast. Keep that good energy flowing here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's this little powerful elixir that we want to talk to you about in a 2-ounce bottle, Magic Mind. There you go.
Do more, stress less.
Ooh, what you say, rated R? There it is.
There it is.
Tell them, Dub Boo, about the great benefits of this elixir.
Well, the great benefits are like each shot contains a magical combination of 12 active ingredients designed to stimulate focus, creativity, energy, and motivation while decreasing stress and inflammation.
Oh, wow, inflammation right there. Yeah, help them ankles out now.
Yeah.
A lot of that, definitely. Well, don't take our word for it. Definitely visit the website. That's magicmind.co. That's magicmind.co. And also put in our promo code at the end to save 20%. That's Hourglass 20. That's HOURGLASS 20. There you go. The time is now. You got it right there.
The Hourglass Podcast. The time is now.
What you waiting on?
She got a body like an hourglass.
Podcast.
Definitely about shocking the world right here. You know, that has been our talk right here
Yeah.
on the Hourglass Podcast.
You know it. You know it.
Shocking the world that is, you know.
Yes.
We like to give. We have to like to take a moment out on the Hourglass to give our condolences to those that lost their lives at the Tops grocery store there in Buffalo, New York, and also the school in Texas. Wow, the 19 lives that was there, and 2 adults that tried their best to save the kids.
Yeah,
in Texas, definitely.
Yeah, senseless killing.
Definitely, it gotta stop. It has to stop.
Senseless killings.
This mass murder right here. This mass murder.
Now, question: do you change the age of for individual to purchase a gun?
The age is 18 currently right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's laws.
Now, say that again.
Laws and bylaws. It's like it's
So
different.
the age is 18. We know in Texas is
Because different states,
18. Different states is
Yeah, that's why I said
different.
it's different.
So at 18 years old, if an 18-year-old go up and buy an assault rifle, what the hell you think he gonna do with it? You think he's shooting rabbits?
Man, look,
But it also is not. It's not usual to have one out there.
it's not.
I mean, people they
fact
shoot
that
at
you-
ranges.
the fact-
They train. People are training their kids from younger up.
But the fact that you said that is a problem. The fact that you said that, think about what you said.
Yeah.
That's a problem. What is an 18-year-old doing with an AR-15?
I mean, we can.
They have been trained.
We
Some
can
of them
keep
have been trained.
asking these questions. Hey, we had somebody travel across the world and then march and just start shooting people.
Yeah, he
You know,
drove
mama drove her.
over 2 hours.
You know,
No, Rittenhouse.
That's what I'm saying. That how old was he?
He drove.
But you steady making my point though. So again, do you change the laws of the age?
I think you make it 21 across the board.
Nah, you make it 21. 21 is like 18 to me. You still got the same. No,
Say
that's
21.
me. Honestly, 30 years old is where you at to purchase
Oh
your.
no, man! Ain't nobody voted for
30
you.
years old.
Ain't nobody vote. Ain't nobody vote for you. Especially if you gonna be tomorrow.
brother.
Yeah,
Well,
30.
But you also can look at people
Kids
with
don't
mental,
even make it to 30
stability
these
too.
days.
So now you got to think. What's the difference between 18 and 21?
There's a lot.
What is it?
2 years.
3 years.
Two and a
3
half.
years. That's 3 years, right?
2.5.
So 3 years.
2.5. If you get 2.5.
You know, Dub Logic over. I'm not finna argue him.
I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you philosophy.
Pass down some of this magic man.
Magic man.
Because this man really ain't what it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Only if they took theirs this morning. They should have took theirs this morning.
That's Magic Man, MAGICMIND.co. MagicMan.co. Our code Hourglass 20. HOURGLASS 20.
There you go. So it sounds crazy when I'm telling you what I'm saying, because you all and nobody else is used to. Nobody's speaking on it. So basically, it's no different to me. 18 to 21. That's the same. He gonna do the same stuff.
Okay,
18 to 21.
And I'm gonna tell you what's that.
You put an AR-15. If a 21-year-old come get 2 AR-15, what you think he gonna do?
Okay. So
21. What you think he gonna do?
You can't just say that. You just can't say that, man. That's what you think. That's what you think he gonna do. You can't just say that. All right, just say okay. just say this. If it was the age limit was 30, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think a 15-year-old still can't get a gun? Do you think an 18-year-old still can't get a gun?
We're not speaking on that.
Do you think
that's something totally different.
Parents purchase
all the killing. Most of the killings.
That's not different. Because you wouldn't purchase it. You purchased it from the man down the street. It doesn't matter.
The killing that was done was purchase guns. That's all I'm saying.
Legal guns.
Legal purchase guns. You can go down the line. They're legal purchase guns.
Now, can you say they can't do a better job of testing people' mental capacities? Can you do a better job of that?
So you're going to have a physical and evaluation to buy a gun?
If that's what it takes, because these people, because it's coming down now that they have some mental issues that's going on with them.
So, but why not though? So you gonna let them about it? 18-year-old gonna buy a gun, is it? And you think
it's the same thing as buying cigarettes or blunts or weed?
Cigarettes?
It's the same thing. You gonna let?
No, it's not the same.
It is the same thing. It causes harm. Period.
As far as
harm to yourself. It causes harm. But when you talking about buying AR-15,
he went in and shot the people who hurting right now.
You can't compare no cigarettes to no gun. You causing harm to yourself.
I'm saying as far as buying it. It's the same thing.
It's not the same. You causing harm to yourself with the cigarettes. That's you want to buy the cigarettes and do that. It tells you on the pack, you're dead if you keep smoking.
So what?
That's what it tells you on the pack.
So you don't hurt yourself if you go out with the gun and shoot somebody. He's not hurting you?
My question to you and below, if an 18-year-old, and this is a gun store, come in here and purchase 2 AR-15s, what is going through your mind?
It should be a litany of questions like what's going on. You got to look at his background. You got to do a background check.
It's depending on
you ain't qualified to look at his background.
It's depending on where I'm at.
They ain't looking through no background.
It's depending on where I'm at. Because if I'm out there, I might take my son if I'm out there to go get a gun at 18.
You said take your son.
Okay. How you know that he didn't?
I believe that it should be some type of training, some type of certification that you have to get before you can even purchase the gun, purchase the AR-15. Now you can't just go up and now I want to purchase it. How I know that you can operate this gun like this?
Well, first of all, it shouldn't be no AR-15. It shouldn't be no AR-15 to buy. So you can start with that one.
Come on,
I can't say that.
If you lived out there, you would be totally different.
It's not the.
You would be totally different. You'd be on the other side if you stayed there.
My question is the type of gun now.
Why? What's the AR-15 for?
It's for protection.
Protecting from who?
That's protection.
From who with an AR? From who?
It's protection.
It don't matter.
Not from who.
From who though? It's
who you protecting yourself from? Your family.
Whether it was an AR-15, whether it was a 9mm.
Hey, when the last time you heard a burglar broke into somebody's house and he got shot with an AR-15? When the last time you heard that?
Not in this state. Probably in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I said you would see a totally different
like that
if you stand out there.
All I asked you when the last time y'all heard.
We don't stay out there.
We ain't stay in Texas either, but we heard the killing in the school.
Well, you're not gonna hear the Texas news You're not gonna listen to Texas news every day.
All the killings. No, we ain't heard of all of them.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard of all of them. That was just a snippet.
You ain't heard nobody.
That was 19 kids. That was having to be kids.
Yeah, and it happened to be kids.
Yeah.
All the other news is going on. We don't know what. We ain't paying attention to that.
So again, y'all didn't answer my question. If this was a gun store, 18-year-old.
I did answer it.
18-year-old coming
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
If it's normal, it's normal out there to go buy a gun. What's the big deal
But
to
my
them?
point, it shouldn't be normal. That's not normal. That's not normal to buy no AR.
It is normal to them.
That's them.
Wait, that's what I'm trying to
them.
say. That's normal.
That's my point is it shouldn't be normal.
Well, I mean,
It should be questions.
It should be normal.
It should be
Well,
questions.
he said-
It shouldn't be normal.
But did you see the mayor over there? He had a fit because people were telling him about the young guy who purchased a gun. He said, "Look, everybody can bear arms. That's what we do here." Now, unfortunately,
You can bear arms, but let's not get.
unfortunately, this happened. But I'm not gonna go crack back on my laws on guns because of this one incident happened.
It's been more
People
than
buy
one
guns
incident.
every day out here, and you got one out of so many that does something massive like
Wasn't he the
this.
same mayor that brought up Chicago? Talking about look at all the killings in Chicago that happened.
Yeah.
Ain't that the same
Yeah.
guy? He comparing kids.
He's not go-
And it's the same guy that's talking about guns that made the comment about another state. Him. So him, we gonna put all his trust on him bagging the gun, and he make a comment about another state.
Well, I mean, he back in the gun. That's where he at. Like he could be.
If you that silly and disrespectful to talk about another state, is what I'm saying, duh. How we gonna trust you to? Is you crazy? Why even make that comment? But why make the comment though? Because he ain't had nowhere else to go with it.
Exactly.
He didn't have nowhere else to go with it. That means that means the law shouldn't be like that. He didn't have nowhere to go with it.
The law should change a bit. I definitely agree with that.
There's no way you can tell me, dude, 18-year-old come in there and buy 2 AR-15. If you got half a sense, Doug, you got to be thinking, you ain't shooting rabbits. Where you finna go with this? Where you going with 2 of them at the same time?
Questions gotta come, and I believe that you should have training. It has to be some type of training. For I can sell you this.
You can train till you blow in your face.
How many 18-year-olds you think come in that gun store and buy big guns?
I don't know.
Probably all the time. So why would he think?
That's another.
That's the problem.
Okay, you keep saying it's the problem, but you asked me a question, so I'm answering it like this: every day, people come in that store 18 and up. It's normal to this man to see an 18-year-old purchase a gun. It's normal. Why would he think this kid is more crazier than the last kid? That goes to target practice and does his gun school and all that kind of stuff. Who just like guns? How could you tell the difference?
Because you truthfully, you open up the doors. If 10, 18-year-old come and buy the AR, I'm sure 2 of them finna do some crazy stuff.
Well, see, you guessing. But you guessing.
Guessing.
You guessing.
But now, since this happened, it has to be a change. It definitely has to change.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying it shouldn't be addressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
have to change it.
It shouldn't be
Okay,
addressed.
what they gonna change?
It's gonna come from a federal level now. They got to come from a federal level.
Okay, what you think they gonna change?
Probably, like
Now,
I said, like the questions, like a questionnaire. You got to have to have a certification, and probably they may switch the age to 21.
That's the same thing.
No, it's 3 years. You a little more developed.
Okay.
You a teenager.
21-year-old coming in and buy 2 AR-15.
Well, you know what?
What you think he going to do?
Well, you know what? Buying 2 AR-15 like back to back.
At the same time.
It should be like a weight on that. It should be a weight on that. Like I don't know the weight in tech. I don't know. Like they all they laws per se is down the line strict. Like hey, it's what type of weight it is.
So for 20-year-old, again, got the AR. What are you thinking? As an owner,
I mean,
you looking
in
at
Texas, like the
we're not talking about in Texas.
Cha-ching.
We're not talking about in Texas.
Cha-ching is money's being made.
But that's what happened in Texas. But
we talking about just even in Texas. If you 18, you 21 years old, you come about an AR-15. Really?
Because it's normal.
Right, it is normal. It's normal.
So you gotta understand that's
you got a lot of
normal,
space.
Ray.
You got a lot of space out there to shoot shit up.
You think
I get
everybody got AR-15 out there. It's normal. It's a normal gun out there.
It's like a handgun.
You know what I'm saying? It's normal out there. It's no normal than you going to in the rib spot, your favorite rib spot. You know what I'm saying?
The gun store is it. You go to your favorite gun store.
You go to your favorite gun store.
And guns are plenty in Texas.
So you want to raise the age limit up to
I'm not
2.5 years. You want to raise yours to 2.5.
I would pick 3 for 20. 3 for 20.
You want to raise up 2.5 years. And he done grown out that much in 2.5 years.
It just depends on where you are. I just say it depends on where you are.
So now, okay.
Every state is different though.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask y'all this then, outside the gun. How did he get into school?
He walked into school when the kids was getting off the bus and everything. When all the kids was gathering, they was going into school. He went in there with them, snuck in right with the kids. That's how he got in there.
So when no security was like, "Hey,
I mean, obviously not. He
you
snuck
ain't
in
10.
there.
You a big 10-year-old."
Obviously he went to some kind of tactic school because he got in there.
Yeah,
he got in there.
He got in there.
Some say it was a door that was open. He walked in the door.
Well, we don't know exactly what happened, but he got in there. Now I don't know, breach of security.
Details are coming out. More details are coming out though.
So he walked in here with an AR, and it wasn't in his back pocket.
Yes.
So did nobody see him walk up to this school with his own gun?
Obviously they didn't. They didn't see him.
But my point is, what is the security strategy of the school? If your state, again, here come the dumbness of the state of Texas, I'm calling y'all out. If you're giving guns to an 18-year-old, you might want to secure all the personal buildings and the private buildings for that reason. There's nowhere in the world that your law should be 18-year-old, get a gun, a high-powered rifle. Oh, by the way, leave the back door of the grammar school and high school's open. It's okay.
See,
that doesn't make any sense.
It don't make no sense, but they got a different way of thinking out in Texas. They the Lone Star State. They a Lone Star State.
It's 2022.
I'm not thinking about who got a gun. Everybody got a gun in Texas.
That's not what I'm saying. We got that part. We got that part. But the common sense part have to come. If we give all the 18-year-olds a gun, all it takes is one. How you not lock down, make sure all the buildings everybody has security? How all your schools are not security at that lockdown point?
I don't think something like that of that magnitude has happened. It's like they won't.
You don't think that never happened in Texas? You don't think that none of them shootings and never ever happened in Texas?
I don't think not like this. Not like this. I'm saying.
So how could you prepare for something that's normal?
Yeah, that's
not normal. You walking up into a school. If you're giving
him having it is normal.
I got that part. You're asking for it. If you,
they should have changed. They should have changed the laws. You got to go back to Sandy Hook. That was the situation too. Like kids was killed. They were the Sandy Hook. They should have changed the laws then. They should have changed them then.
Why do you think they didn't?
Because they want to make money off.
Money talks.
They make money off of it.
There it is.
They make money off of it.
There it is. I mean,
so
you think it's going? So you think it's going to stop, and they're going to raise the? And you think they're going to raise the age?
Well, it's going to stop when they hit one of them politicians. See, when they hit home like that, when they hit one of them politicians and they hit one of them federal buildings and whatever type of big buildings down there, it'll stop there.
I don't even think you know what?
It's a different. It could be different all day long. I don't even think it's gonna stop then.
But again, it don't make.
You have a right to bear arms, and that's all they say. They stand on that.
They put that number one.
Yeah. So you not finna strip that and do nothing to it, man.
How you not see the boy coming in the school?
Because he came in when all the kids was getting off the buses.
So he came in with the kids. Huh?
Came in with the kids.
So I'm sure he's taller than the average 8-year-old.
This is true.
The gun is just about taller than the average 8-year-old.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's true.
How is he walking in here in a state where an 18-year-old can get a gun and your security ain't even? That doesn't make no sense to me.
Expect nothing like that to happen.
You have to expect something.
You are right.
You have to expect
right. They didn't
something like that.
They didn't expect this 18-year-old boy to go on and just go on a mass murdering spree.
You have to expect that. If it's a state of we giving guns to 18 young kids, the second thought is, okay, one of these fools gonna try to come in one of these buildings. We're not even gonna play with them, especially not this school. We're not even gonna play with it. So how you even allow that to, how you allow that window right there?
Let me give you this compare and contrast, right? We went to Inglewood High School, right?
In Chicago, that is.
Some time ago. Long time ago.
Shut down.
I ain't go that long ago. But okay.
Well, you know. They, at that time, they had armed police, security guards, metal detectors, wands. They had, back then, because they knew if one of us had a gun, it was going to be going down. The littlest fight, it was going down. But they were ready. They were ready. Because they would expect where we at, where we're from, that something like that may just happen.
Look at what you said, though. Where we at and where we from.
Right. Now, compare and contrast. Now, out there, what they expect,
Totally different.
They're not thinking about this kid walking up here with an AR-15 and finna go crazy.
So what you think they thinking now?
That a mass murderer, little kid,
Nah, he wasn't masked.
will walk up in this sucker and blow some heads off.
So what they think? What are they thinking now?
Well, they gotta take every
I just said that. I just said what they think.
So what's the next step? We gonna forget about it?
No.
That's you saying we're gonna turn it back on. They're gonna turn their backs on it?
You got to take every threat serious now. Every threat, any type of gun threat.
So what is your next step then? If you Texas, you the governor, what is your next step? Put it on the table, Mr. Governor.
No.
Mayor.
No, I mean the next step.
What would be the next step?
The next step is to have more security.
Well, you got
That's the next step.
You got to go a little beyond that too, because it's like having more security. It's like they ain't even come in that building like that. They had the police officers
outside and inside.
Okay, outside and inside.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have more security.
All buildings got to be secure. So all schools must be secure. Okay, all schools must be secure. All buildings must be secure. So now your now your police force. Then you got to demand for more officers now. Security,
exactly.
So security and officers gonna be higher demand now.
Yeah. Everywhere. I mean, that's the first step, I would say.
It damn near shouldn't be no other state in America that possibly have more police than Texas. Now, again, Mr. Mayor and the governor, what the common sense part gonna come in this? Now you gonna sit there, I think we need more officers at the schools. You think so? You can get rid of them raggedy ass doors in them damn schools too while you at it. Make them bulletproof. I advise you, make them bulletproof.
Speaking about bulletproof, they also got the, it's a company now that come with the book bags that flip over, turn to instant body armor for the kids now.
The kids in Texas?
They got, no, that's all over though now. They sell the book bags now. They're selling,
Teflon backpacks.
Teflon backpacks. They go that convert over to bulletproof vests.
So you flip it over.
It's a bulletproof vest.
You got you a 50 cent on. You got you a 50 cent on.
50 cent. Shout out 50.
So where your books go?
You know what? They still putting there. It's still in there. It's a way.
Ain't got no damn books in 2022. Ain't no damn books in 2022.
Yeah, it ain't no. Yeah,
they still got
online.
Hey, last time his ass been at school. We ain't got no damn books in 2020.
My kids got books. I don't know what they talking about.
Ain't got books.
I'm checking homework all the time. My kids got books.
But that's
you can do the math. You can do the math.
I ain't mess with that damn math. That math's something else, man. You gotta learn that stand on your head.
You say, what all the damn books going?
Yeah, man.
Damn books in 2022.
Nobody over your head. You got anything in the damn bag? Well, you got your gym shoes in the bag.
Yeah, you got your stuff in there. Your gym clothes, little stuff. One book. Laptop.
It's a way that the bag flips over. Over you.
Now I'm explaining something.
Over you still got your back.
You still got your back.
So I'm explaining something to you. If you gotta leave, you gotta. If you gotta buy your child one of them damn
bulletproof
backpack,
book bag.
That's the world we living in now, though. You gotta actually think about that shit now.
If you
really do,
if you have to buy your son or daughter a bulletproof backpack,
Listen to how that shit sound.
Yeah,
Listen
yeah,
to
exactly.
A bulletproof backpack.
You might want to start homeschooling their ass. Right.
That's another thing. Homeschooling. I'm about to bring it up too.
You might want to start homeschooling. It's over for you. It's just over for you.
Yeah.
A lot of people gonna do that now. A lot of people gonna homeschool their kids.
A lot of parents not liking that homeschool.
Well, they gotta work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gotta work.
You can't be a dumb parent in homeschooling.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
a lot of
that's another one.
Yeah, especially doing the math. That math boy get you. Math will get you.
Well, it ain't the math like I lay back math.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Equals 4. You got to go around about like 10 ways to get to the. You get to 8.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. It's something totally different.
Yeah.
But you know, curricula is totally different. You know.
Well, hopefully Texas will come up with some. All other states as well will come up with something to kind of help out with the situations, avoid that situation.
Yeah.
I'm voting. Well, not voting, but I put it out there. You have to be 30 years old to get a gun. That's a more mature stage, more mature era, and you know what you're dealing with. By the time you get 30, you just know.
30 years old to get you a piece.
Well, because at 30 years old, at 30 years old, you develop already a history. You done develop. You done develop.
You can vote all you want to.
30 years old.
Rated R.
You take it to 30, it's not gonna matter. Still gonna get guns. You can't ban them guns.
30 years old.
How old was the kid who went to the school?
18.
Tony's a kid that shot up school. 18.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, you want to name another one? How old was that one?
What are you trying to say? I mean,
Are you trying to make a pattern here?
When you say a 50-year-old motherfucker that went up in there and shot up everything, I'm just waiting on that one.
No, I'm just saying, right?
I was waiting a 40-year-old just went up in the school. I'm just waiting on that.
What you're saying has good
capacity. Your mental capacity has to be there too.
So at 18 years old, you think the mental capacity?
No, it has to be there. No, I don't. You know what?
Well, it have to be.
It has to be. It has to be like if you like Love said earlier, like if you raised around guns, it's a norm. Then okay, they thinking that you more mature, that you've been.
Who is they thinking?
The people that's
I bet you ain't no our complexion. Ain't nobody our complexion thinking.
You've been shooting guns.
Ain't nobody our complexion thinking.
You've been shooting guns since you was 6. You've been shooting guns since you was 6. 18,
you can be shooting guns till you 1.
You've been trained to shoot guns.
Who trained you though? Who trained you?
They parents.
They parents.
So who was them though?
They supposed to be trained too.
They was trained at 5 and 6. They've been trained by 5 and 6.
On your mama. Training you how to shoot. So we're gonna put that hope in your mama.
That's what they doing.
Well,
that is what they doing. That's it.
Well, they're looking for another shooting in the school then soon.
See that nah. I don't wish that, but they got to change shit because people are trying because they didn't have to stop. They arrested a 10-year-old not too long ago.
10-year-old for what?
Trying to bring a gun. Somebody bring a gun to school.
No, not the 10-year-old.
Not the
10-year-old.
Not the
10-year-old.
Just 2 weeks ago, my son's school. It was a threat on their school. They had to evacuate the whole school.
Now who
put them in a safe place?
Who threatening them?
Come on, Rand.
You think they put the phone? It was an old ass Lou Ross ass one.
Hey, guess what?
I'm gonna come in there.
Listen, he wasn't 30.
I'm gonna blow your feet off.
He wasn't 30.
I'm gonna blow your feet off.
He wasn't 30.
No, you damn right he wasn't 30.
He wasn't 30.
Some old 17-year-old.
He was 39.
He wasn't 39 shit.
He was 39. He wasn't 30. He was 39.
Yeah, he was 39, but his son
was
about 18.
But they gotta take all threats serious on that.
Well, of course they gotta take all threats serious, but some things you just have to make common sense about. What's normal really shouldn't be normal. It's normal because you grown up to hear it.
So if your son is 18, your son just turned 18
years old,
and showed you a nickel plated, what would you say? Pow! Get your back. What would you do?
He showed me a nickel plated.
Yeah, he 18. He just went and bought it.
Shiny, brand new.
Daddy R.
He ain't in
Daddy R. That's what I got, Daddy R.
He ain't in there.
I got the R.
I got the R. You know that? Remington.
No, he ain't in there with he ain't in there with me. No, not at 18. No.
What you gonna do? Spank him? What you gonna do?
Did you say what I said?
What you gonna do?
You ain't in my house with.
I didn't say he's in your house. I just say he brought it to you, showed it to you.
What the hell he bring it to me for?
Sure.
He already gonna know how I feel when he bring it to me. He already don't know that already.
See,
growing up.
Now talking to now you got gun enthusiasts out here. Now gun enthusiasts, they think differently. That's when it become commonplace for an 18-year-old or even younger than that to be like, you shooting an AR-15. Mm-hmm. Gun enthusiasts raising kids.
Right. Okay.
But what would you say?
He ain't gonna be in the house.
He ain't gotta be in the house. I said, show him. What would you say?
You gonna get him and his nickel plate ass up out this damn house.
He ain't in the house. I just told you.
You said if you bring it to me.
How old
just
is
show it.
He 18.
He 18.
Where he at?
But wait, who he staying with?
I
That's the first
was
question.
out the house at 16, so I don't know.
Well, that was your ass out the house at 16. You said
every
me.
case scenario.
Yeah,
ain't
so
talking about
I
you.
mean, 18 was kind of.
Where did he come from? Is he staying with me?
Times are different.
It is different, but
Is he staying with me?
I'm just saying in general, whether he was staying with you or not. If he said, "Dad,
You gonna take
look
your,
what I just caught."
Well, take your cock nickel plated ass up out of here and away from me at 18 years old. All right, plain and simple.
Okay,
Get your ass up out of here.
perfect.
The way you driving around.
Now, is it an argument for someone your age in Texas has an 18-year-old child that brings him a nickel plated? What would be said?
They don't teach you how to break it down.
I'm proud of you, son. Got your first nickel plated.
Get the vacuum pound back.
So I'm gonna ask you this, B-Lo.
Go ahead. Go ask me.
What race are we talking about? What race doing that shit?
Mix. Mulatto.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm over hitting
Got some Patrick Mahomes over here.
You bring your ass
some Patty
home.
Mahomes.
You brought your ass home at 17 years old, 18 to your house. I mean, I got me a nickel, but I got me 2 AKs.
You gotta get about
Dad.
this. You gotta get about this, mom.
Well,
I got you. You got 2. You bought.
Did you have one?
Did I have one?
Yeah, when you was about that 18.
Nah. Didn't have one.
That was a long no. That was a long no.
Man.
Did you have one?
He waited 2 more
No.
years. He waited 2 more years.
No.
2 more
Yeah,
years.
2.5 more years.
2.5 more years.
Oh,
Yeah,
2.5 more years.
You didn't even get to 21, did you? You was just
2.5 more years.
20. Okay, then. So you had one? What the hell you doing with a nickel plated at 20 years old?
Times different.
But if you think I'm finna show my dad, I got a nickel plated.
No, I'm just asking you in general now. We passed that. What the hell were you
Something totally
doing
different.
with a nickel plated at 20 years old?
Who said I had a nickel plated?
Had a deuce. Yeah.
What you have?
It was brown.
He said it was brown.
Yeah, the goddamn Dillinger.
Smith and Wesson. Nobody carried out no nickel plated. A revolver. It was a revolver.
It's a nice water gun.
Oh, dirty
Nice
water.
water
But
gun.
all I'm saying, like our times, like we
You ain't bringing your ass in that house and showing your dad.
Nah, I would show my brother. Like, I
What's
show
your
my
fucking brother? I'm talking about you ain't showing your mama.
I didn't say. I would show my dad.
You ain't showing your mama either. Hey, mama, look, I got 2 AKs.
I didn't say I would show my mama.
I ain't know you signed up for the Navy.
I'm not in
Army,
Texas.
That's exactly what she gonna say.
I'm not
Oh,
in-
the Navy
I'm
let you
not
bring
in
that shit
Texas.
home.
I'm not in Texas. If I was in Texas, it'd be the norm, and I'd show him every gun I get because I know it's norm.
What? That don't make it right.
I didn't say it made it right, Rand. I'm just saying
So you
in
gonna-
general, purchasing. We talking about the purchase. We know all this is
If I
wrong.
was staying
We
in
can take.
Texas, I'm still couldn't show my father. I got a motherfucking nickel plate. My shit look better than his too.
No.
Man, hell no. You don't get your ass out of here.
He gonna take you to get your first gun.
No, he ain't.
Damn.
Shit.
If you out, yeah, he gonna take you to get your first one.
No, yeah. No, yeah. My mama ain't gonna take me to get my gun now. She ain't going with me. She not going with me now. She gonna get the gun.
You not in Texas.
What not rated R?
You not in Texas, right? You not in Texas, rated R.
and we
You're
was-
not in Texas.
And we was in Texas. My mama
You don't.
still ain't going to the store right now Talking about you gonna go about gun for who?
I never who.
To who?
Why? Because y'all already got too many. That's the thing. Is that what we need some more for? What you we had Buddy Earl in Chicago gave us all them guns. What we need them more for?
And Buddy Earl is a real person. Buddy Earl is a real person.
Shout out to Buddy Earl. Shout out to Buddy Earl.
So now they have to.
Nah, I just think
change the laws, man.
It's unfortunate that we get caught in the catch-22 with this gun violence thing.
It is.
It's too much happening. Young kids are getting a hold to these guns and they are using them. I disagree with having a gun that early. I do, even though I'm giving you a good argument with it. But I mean, what I think of about it, I mean, truthfully, like that's kind of like they shouldn't have no business. You know what I'm saying?
But you talking about now we was just talking about the legal guns now. Now we talking about now also you got the dirty guns.
Yeah, the crates. Yeah, they come in by the crates. Them crate guns, is it?
Dropped them right on off.
You got you right on off, goddamn.
But those the ones that I mean, those are the ones that are always gonna be out here. Those are street guns. So it was so crazy, all the shooting that you up in these places, the school and everything. Those are not street guns.
I'm all legal. All legal guns.
So but legal guns, it is what it is with them. You're gonna have illegal guns, but
man, people not shooting these street guns just because they ain't trying to throw their gun away. They ain't trying to. Hey, times are too hard right now. I'm running like a mud with
you
this.
Go hard as hell to get another one.
Exactly.
That shit. I didn't pay for this shit. $650.
They won't trust me no more.
Yeah,
I done borrowed it, and they ain't gonna trust me no more.
Gonna get another one. You gonna get another one.
Yeah. So something have to be done. I don't know what's the plan. Even here in Chicago, I don't know exactly what is the plan, and I'm sure they're not gonna let us in on what is the plan.
Well, Lightfoot put a curfew. She put a curfew on.
Lightfoot is the mayor of Chicago. I'm not for sure if a curfew. I don't even think she put the curfew. I don't know, just for the shooting.
It's 17 and under. Yeah, it was for the shooting because a young individual, teenager got shot.
Yeah, but she might as well put a curfew on the whole city if she gonna do a bean. So she might do the whole. She might as well do the whole city, But I don't think that gonna help though. I'm trying to figure out how does that help. The city. Where we going with this? Where are we going with this? When is the curfews over with, Miss Mayor?
Listen,
is it for the?
It's the entirety of the summer. It's the entirety of the summer.
So after the summer.
And what's the mandate?
Oh, it's on what? I think it's 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock?
7. It's 7. It's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock p.m.
Well, that's downtown though. That's like you can't be nowhere.
But again, you made that for downtown. So what about the rest of the city?
The rest of the city is that.
But you can come past across the street from Roosevelt.
Yeah.
And you ain't no more. Then you can come on
22nd,
right.
Yeah, the 22nd. But
The bullet can still reach.
You go to Jewtown, you ain't in the mission no more.
Man, so I mean, I'm trying to figure out exactly where is she going with that? That's the best they can come up with.
I'm just saying, listen.
Do you put more emphasis on the parents?
Didn't you just mention something earlier about I know we was talking about it earlier about the $30 million, the fund, the grant fund that they got out there now. So you put some of that money out there for these programs out there for them kids.
Well,
get some stuff for them to get into.
That's definitely too much, right. But they can definitely put,
right.
Too much right. But they definitely have programs out here that go into the businesses per se. They can put something out here. Something we don't have any like YMCA's no more. Something for the kids program. We don't have any after school programs that's out here anymore. So that's something that they need to aim at more. More the after school. Just have an after school program in the school or outside the school. Any more gyms built for the kids, the programs for the kids, just more activities.
Like the shops. It used to be all kind of shops when I was in high school, like the welding
shop, the auto mechanic.
Vocational schools.
Yeah.
That's my thing of a past. You should have some more trade schools out there.
Exactly.
Well, all the schools to me should have them. It shouldn't be the regular vocational school. How you got a vocational school? You ain't got no
Well, college,
vocational in the school.
well, actually, college not for everybody like that. You know, people want to get out. They got things going on in life. You
Yeah,
gotta
some
make
people
money now.
some people are good with their hands.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Right,
people are good
right.
are good with their hands, you know. So, you know, like I said, the auto mechanic, even a painter or something like that.
Yeah.
So we don't have no programs like that's out there to kind of, you know, get the kids up off the street, you know, teach them early, even if it's art, you know, anything.
And I wonder why they snatched them from out of the schools. But that's another show. We don't keep dwelling.
Yeah.
We'll go, man.
Yeah.
Start talking
I
about
got
these
something
kids
for
and
that
this
too.
education,
Yeah.
boy.
Got
We'll get on
something
them.
for that too.
We'll get on them.
We got another.
I
we
was
got-
drinking.
We got a 5W for that. We got a
Yeah.
5W for
drive.
that.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Yeah.
definitely gonna, you know, get back in tune with the people. So we got a lot.
Let
You know,
everybody know what we got going on. You said we got a lot. I'm glad you did say we got a lot.
Do more, stress less.
Name something that we got going on coming up.
oh man, we got like the senior citizen haircuts coming up in
You know it.
August.
You know it.
You know, just be on the lookout for that. What we got? We got the Las Vegas.
Las Vegas Freak Nick.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
There you
So
go.
we got a party going on
There
in
it
Las
is.
Vegas. We
Ooh. And who came with that name? Who came with the name?
well, yeah, I didn't. So
Wasn't I? Who that name is?
So tell us, how you come up with the name?
With the Nick.
How did you come up?
Hey,
universe.
Don't do that no more. Don't do that.
The universe.
Hey,
The universe,
Yeah,
though.
so we just want to basically just, you know, bring everybody together.
Right.
Hourglass podcast. Just bring everybody
Have
together. Everybody, you know, that we had in contact with, that had helped us out along the way, that we didn't helped out. You know, we just want everybody to come on out and meet us in Las Vegas, August the 4th through the 7th.
there you go. Thursday,
Time of
Sunday.
your life.
And just come on and
Time
have
of your life.
come on and have a good
Freak
time.
Nick
You know.
down in
Now you
Vegas.
see, now you see now it's the real Dub Boo come out now.
I was drinking, but I wasn't driving.
So you know, we have some other things coming
Softball
up.
too,
We
softball.
have the softball.
July.
Yeah, if you got game.
Yeah.
If you got game.
We
On
have
out
softball
there.
in July.
Get a couple of swings in.
Yeah, we'll check the description down below. We'll let you know when it's going down. How your team ready?
Yeah,
Team
so-
Hourglass, we are
Ready.
Hey, you better bring
So-
your A
Bring
game.
day game.
Yeah, so
We going all in this time.
D-Lo just ain't gonna be
I'm gonna have my
outfield.
cleats. I'm gonna have my cleats. I'm gonna have my cleats.
Yeah,
I didn't have cleats
We
last
gonna have
time.
cleats this time.
When I pitch
Y'all in
that,
trouble.
when I pitch that, ain't nobody hitting.
No.
Yeah, Bilo need 2 gloves on. It's 2 gloves. 2 gloves.
Double on the head.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
definitely.
we definitely got a few things going on within the next few months. So, you know, please join us, support us.
Please do.
Man, if you can help any form of fashion, any way, feel free to do so.
Definitely. We definitely accept all
Contact
type
us.
of donation. Dub Boo needs another red sock. He currently has on a red and blue sock.
Got a red and blue sock.
He needs another
Yeah,
red
can't
sock.
make
I
his
just-
mind up about what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Preferably silk.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always try to match up sometimes, you know. My mind's telling me no.
Yeah, one silk and one wool shot on.
So he'll get it together.
Hey.
So he'll get it together.
Hey, there it is.
So-
It's the style, nigga. I'm a trendsetter.
Yeah.
I'm a trendsetter. I watch everybody gonna have a blue and a red sock.
Set the trend. There you
Yeah,
go.
everybody gonna have a blue and a red sock.
Oh Lord.
Thanks to old Dub Boo.
More they over with.
Hey, always.
Barbecuing with them socks on.
Yeah, you know.
They're barbecuing with them socks.
Hey, when I have my socks
Yeah,
on,
white stripes on.
I have my socks on. I feel good.
Only man I know barbecue with socks on.
I done took me some Magic Mind. Do more, stress less.
There you go.
You know what I'm talking about? I get my blue sock and my red sock, and I barbecue.
He took a half a bottle.
Hey.
No, he took 2 bottles.
Yeah.
He did too much more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
Nah, too much more.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Bad, so too much more.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
So-
That's it. We definitely got to give a shout out there. Definitely to this lovely establishment right here, Classy Image Barber
know it,
Shop,
you know it.
103rd in Carpenter, Chicago, Illinois. Get there,
Get there.
Got to give a shout out to London Moore. There you
You
go,
know it.
fashion forward.
There
There
it
we
is.
go, right there.
There we go.
Coming to you soon.
Yeah, you know it.
All right, now he got
Always a
some
work in
onesies.
progress.
He got some onesies in the back. He's sewing up. So.
Hey,
With the ass come out. You got the ass come out the mouth. With the ass drop out. Call that the Prince.
yeah, got that too.
That's
Got
Prince
that,
version.
got that too. It's all
You got-
people.
It's
for all-
reversible. You can swing the shit around
it's
and
all
fly loosen
people.
out on you. Swing the shit around.
He won't tell you about the snaps I gave him. He won't tell you about the snaps I gave him for his birthday.
With an eye on the back.
Yeah. Superman, Mr. Superhero over here. Mr. Bottomless.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's a two-way onesie.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Turn
Mr.
around, the front
Bottomless.
come open.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Definitely. Shout out to GTV Medical Services. Grateful, thankful, blessed.
Yes.
There you go. Touching lives one device at a time.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go. Medical equipment service and repair. Get at us. Get at us. Out in Frankfurt, Illinois. Get at us.
You know it.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Definitely,
it.
definitely.
Fellas, I had
Out
fun
here
today.
doing things.
You know,
Big things.
Big things.
Got things coming.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to Dub Boo event. I'm definitely looking forward to that. August 4th to the 7th. That's gonna be a big one.
Maybe the
yeah.
Vegas
I mean,
chips.
Yeah, they gonna be after. Oh, we also do. Hey,
Oh, there we go. He got it. He on point. See, I told you, boy. I told you. Yeah, I told you.
And we also too. We forgot about something. We partnered with some Supreme Club tours too. So we also do the party
Yes.
bus service too as well.
Party bus
in Las
in Vegas.
Anytime you want to. Anytime you want to.
Contacts us for the half off / discount. You must get in contact with us to receive the discount.
Oh yeah, you get the rated R.
In fact, I'm gonna give you the
Mike
direct number:
Lowry.
708-705-1441.
Ooh, you got to repeat that.
Oh,
phone.
yeah, that's
708-705-1441.
There it
Make
is.
sure you contact us to receive that discount for the party bus in Vegas.
It will
yeah.
be in the description. There you go.
You
go
know
either
it.
by email too as well. That'll be info at hourglasspodcasting.com. That's PODCASTING.com.
There you go.
There you go. And always and brought to you by the Magic Mind.
There it is.
Do more.
Stress less.
There you go, right there. And it has to give you motivation too. What it say? Stimulates. What is it? 12 active ingredients designed to stimulate focus, creativity, energy, and motivation while decreasing stress and what, Dub?
Inflammation.
I like the way you said it. Inflammation.
There we go. Yes. And I want to give a shout out to Miko the Goddess. I want to give a shout out to Miko the Goddess. You know,
Goddess,
The
man.
Goddess.
gotta extending. You know,
MTG.
Actually, she's hosting.
MTG.
She hosted
Yeah.
the Las Vegas.
Oh, yes.
oh yeah. This is
Yeah,
We got the
definitely look
flyer
her
out
up.
there. Look her up. We got the flyer out there too.
Definitely
It's
look
ready.
her
We gonna
up.
send that out too. We send that out.
yeah. Same
We
She's
definitely
one of the
is.
best.
The baddest in the game.
Yes, one of the best. So
The best. He on the Hourglass. There we go, gentlemen.
right. There we go. I refuse to say anything under the rights that may incriminate me. See, I just say stuff off the mat. I just
I
blurt
was
stuff out.
drinking, but I wasn't driving.
There we go.
There we go. And this has been our show on the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. I'm below, rated R,
in the building.
cocked and loaded, double O.
Double O flowing straight through the hourglass, baby.
Woo, we straight to you. See it right here.
You see it.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Yes, yeah,
And,
man, congratulations.
time- we got the Oscar too now.
We got the Oscars. So y'all already
Oscar
know.
too now. Then Hollywood, we
Yeah.
Hollywood
Oh,
bound
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Check those out.
Hollywood
Check that
swinging.
yeah,
They'll do a whole lot of swinging.
that's the one Will Smith smacked his ass before he got.
Oh, see, there we go.
That was the after show.
Yeah,
that
we
y'all
go.
didn't
Will
see.
Smith can't slap nobody on this motherfucking show up here.
Oh, yeah, hell no.
Trying to take his Oscar back off from his ass.
He can't slap nobody up the show. Nope. It ain't gonna happen.
Hey, it ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen either. And there it is. This has been our show. You have been listening to Below, Rated R, and Dub Boo. There we go. The time is now.
Thank you for listening to the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. Shoot us an email at info@hourglasspodcasting.com to submit questions and to become a future guest. It's our time. Now, let's make the best of it.
One out there, this your host Below of the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now with Miko the Goddess.
Miko the Goddess is in the house.
That's what's up. We're Rated R.
Rated R is in the building.
We'd like to thank you all for watching our YouTube. Please subscribe and also hit the bell. And also follow us on Instagram, HGP_. The time is now.